Hello everyone, so today I'm making a special video about Yandere Simulator. For those of you who remember the earlier months of my channel, I made originally 2 Let's Play Sonic Adventure, and right after that Yandere Simulator. Actually, no, Yandere Simulator came first. Anyway, I'm bringing that up because the game once again is going to get a huge update in the future, and Yandere Dev, the developer of the game, made another video talking about one of the features he's going to add really soon, which is the ability to poison Osana and kill her. There are 2 types of poison you can get. One is anemetic and one is lethal poison. For those of you who don't know, because I didn't until watching this video, and anemetic is a type of substance that's purposefully given to someone to force them to puke up poison. So you're giving them the anemetic to basically save their life and force them to puke out whatever is toxic in their body and could potentially kill the person. Lethal poison, that's self-explanatory. So it shows how you can kill Osana in this method, but also reveals that Senpai has a sanity meter, and that by killing Osana in this way you will severely traumatize the guy, and he will be forced to watch his best friend, his childhood friend, die right in front of him. And when showing this in the video, you actually get to hear some of the voice acting for Senpai. And what's supposed to be a sad, tragic moment for the character, it's actually kind of funny to the point people are making fun of him, and even Jay from the Cub Scouts, a well-known Yandere Simulator player, was mocking the scene by saying, "Are you choking? Are you choking?" Like, it's just silly, you know what I mean? Like, when you see somebody do that motion, that gesture where you have your hands around your throat, it's obvious that you're choking. That's like the international way of showing you're choking. As far as I know, everybody does that. Like, regardless of where you're from, the moment you put your hands around your neck like that, people know you are choking. So that's why a lot of people, myself included, thought it was hilarious that was his dialogue. So that's something I wanted to bring up. If it was me, I would have completely redone that. I would have made him not say that. And instead, I would have made him say, "Oh my god, what happened to you?" Because, you could be choking for a number of reasons. You could be choking because you ate too fast and you just don't have enough air. Like, that's happened to me where I eat food. I didn't swallow the food per se. Like, I'm not choking on the food. Like, I already swallowed the food. But I'm just choking on, I guess, like, spit. I'm choking on air. You know what I mean? Like, for those of you who know what I mean, then, you'll know what I'm trying to say, where it's like, you're not choking on food, you just ate so fast that you just have a hard time breathing. That's happened to me. So that's one of the reasons you could be choking. Or you actually have food stuck in your throat, and you're choking to death from that. So that's why I'd rather have him say, "Oh my god, what happened?" Because you're not sure what's causing her to choke. So then, while Osana is still sitting on the table, I would have Senpai do the Heimlich maneuver. Because, again, most people assume when you're choking that you are choking on food, because that is usually the case. That's the most common reason for choking. I'm just saying that it doesn't work. Osana's body would then fall onto the floor as she's struggling and squirming, to try to breathe or whatever. And then have Senpai call 911, or whatever the equivalent to that is in Japan. Because I remember hearing from somewhere, apparently the emergency number for them is different than the way it is in America. Like, for them it's not 911, I heard it's something else. And if I remember right, I think there's actually 2. I think there's one for medical emergencies, and then one for, like, if you spot a rapist or something. I'm pretty sure with the anime Welcome to the NHK mentions that too. Like, there's a number you can call for that. Anyway, I would have Senpai call the Japan emergency number, and then the Basu sisters would go and over the nurse, and she was going towards the rooftop to try to go after Osana and help her. The ambulance get there too, but it's too late. And then Senpai just, is there, sitting beside Osana, watching her, stop breathing. I feel like not only would that be a lot more realistic, since, that's what Yandere was aiming for. He's trying to make this, even though it's an anime, influenced game. It is trying to be realistic. That's why it's trying to make it hard to get away with murder and hard to kill, especially in a school. Like, a school would be probably the hardest place to get away with murder because you have so many people there. And that's what he's aiming for, to make this as realistic as, a freaking anime could be. So I feel like that would not only add to the realism that he's going for, but it would be even more sad, and I feel like that would probably damage his sanity even more. Knowing he tried. He did the Heimlich maneuver, called 911, waited for the, ambulance to come, the nurse to come, and then still has to watch his friend die, knowing that he did try, and it was too late. Just watching your friend die in front of you, regardless of all the things you tried to help, and is it a matter in the end? I think that would hurt even more. So, there's that. And the fact that you can actually poison Senpai himself, but with the emetic. If you poison him with the emetic, then he will simply go to the bathroom and be sick. You can also do that to Osana herself and make her get sick, and that opens up a new opportunity for you where she can just go to the bathroom and try to puke out whatever's making her sick, and then you, as Yandere-chan, can then just drown her in the toilet. But Yandere Dev shows that by trying to kill her in that method, that you will have people in the bathroom, and it'll make it harder to do that. Now, I don't know about Japanese high schools, but back when I was in high school, sadly, if Yandere-chan was hypothetically in that school, she would be able to get away with murder a lot easier, because usually there'd be at least maybe 2 or 3 people in the bathroom, and that's it. 3 is like the max. Like, usually there'd be only 2 people in the bathroom when I would go, and then that's it. Because I guess most people would either use the bathroom at earlier times or simply do it before they go to school. So there would never be that many people in the bathroom when I was in high school. So, in my case, Yandere-chan, if she was there, would actually be able to do this a lot easier and get away with killing Osana in my kind of high school a lot easier. But I guess in Japan that's not the case. Maybe with the way their schedule is, more girls just end up going to the bathroom together. I don't know. Maybe that's just, how they handle scheduling lunch breaks and crap like that, and they use the bathroom after lunch. I don't know. But if you try that, again, you're not going to have an easy time doing that. So I think, honestly, the best method to kill Osana would be, unfortunately, right in front of Senpai. Now, someone else mentioned in the comments, again, what I'm about to mention right now, you could then give Senpai the emetic and give Osana the lethal poison. So Senpai goes to the bathroom, is puking up, what's making him sick, and while he's doing that, Osana's dying. So at least that way, his sanity will drop, but nowhere near as drastically as watching his best friend die in front of him, because that way, Osana will already be dead by the time he gets back, and it would be discovering a corpse in front of you versus watching the person die in front of you. I think that's a big difference, So, I am very much looking forward to this being implemented in Yandere Simulator. I really hope Yandere Dev can get that done at least by March, because Yandere Dev himself said that he thinks it will take at least 2 more months to implement Osana into the game. And when she's implemented, I'm guessing then this feature will already be in the game as well, because he said that he wants everything for Osana programmed into the game, not just, Osana. That's why he set up this sort of wall to block people from adding her into the game. If you try to add Osana and rename the files of the game, to get Osana, instead the game will then pretty much kick you out, and you can no longer play Yandere Simulator. So he's trying really hard to make sure you can't play the game if you try to get Osana into the game, because he's trying to get Osana 100% perfect, 100% complete, and then we can have her in the game. Now, I am very much looking forward to when she is, because I want to test out the poison method. And by the way, by doing this, you will unlock multiple endings to Yandere Simulator. In fact, Yandere himself said, actually, if you hurt Senpai too much, if his sanity goes down way too much, you won't even beat the game. You won't get a good ending. So, yeah. And in one part of the video, he even implies that Senpai may go full-blown psychopath if you hurt his sanity too much. You can, apparently, according to the video he posted yesterday, you actually will have the option to kill Senpai's sister. But if you do, that will be the straw that breaks the camel's back. In other words, that will be the last straw for Senpai, and he will go completely insane. So, Yandere even says, he says something like, how would Senpai react if he found out that you were the one responsible for watching his own sister die right in front of him? What would he do? And then you see Senpai holding a knife in his hand. So I feel like he's really, really hinting at us, you know, the fans of the game, that Senpai will become a psychopath, and he will then try to kill Yandere-chan. So I think that would be awesome. I really hope that is the case, and that's basically it. Yandere Simulator is getting more and more awesome, and I'm very much looking forward to how dark this game keeps getting. This is Lit and Fire going away. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.